heard the saying, time is money. This is true especially in business where time wasted on certain activities can be extremely costly in the long run. Having employees do redundant data entry over and over is not only inefficient use of company resources, but it can lead to errors that need even more time to be corrected down the road. What if these issues could be fixed though? For instance, what if data was only entered once and then it could be carried over to financial statements and tax forms? And what if those valuable employees who would ordinarily be responsible for entering this data or transferring those numbers manually could be used somewhere else in the business? Wouldn't these two things really cut down on wasted time, energy, and money for the firm? In order to keep up with the companies as they become more time efficient and accurate, other firms will need to employ QuickBooks integrating products into, in particular, receipt scanners into their daily business practices. So what are these QuickBooks integrating products that we are referring to? The two most prominent in the receipt scanning area are Shoebox and Neat. The main differences between these two products comes when discussing price differences based on the services and options a company prefers. In deciding between Neat and Shoebox, your company also has to have cell phones with data. If not, you're going to use Neat. If yes, you have to decide how many employees have purchasing authority. If the number is greater than 5, then you're going to use Shoebox. Also, you have to decide, are you interested in having the equipment used to scan receipts without an application? If yes, you're going to use Neat, and Neat also has a scanner, which is a separate price. If no, these are the pricings for each of the apps.
So when it comes to pricing, you need to decide what features you like about each of the specific applications. They both have QuickBooks integration. As far as Neat goes, there's two different categories, business and premium and business. With premium, you can only have 2 users. You'll get unlimited receipt captures, in-document identification, which basically takes your receipt, reads it, and fills in the information like what company and the total price on it, and amongst other things. It'll track and manage your expenses, and it'll create expense reports. It has bank level security and encryption included into the program. In this you get 30 Neat verified credits per month, which back at 99% that information is accurate. With the business category, it'll be $24.99 a month, and you'll get all the premium features, except with this you'll get 5 users. This is an ideal choice for growing businesses, and you'll also get 60 Neat credits per month with the 99% accuracy. So with Shoebox, there's 3 different levels. The classic is $24.92, and it's for 1 to 2 users. It'll get 150 verified credits per month, which include the in-document identification and the accuracy. If you go over that, you'll have to input your own information from your receipts after the picture's taken. The business is $41.58 a month. You'll get the 500 verified credits per month for 1 to 3 users. And the executive is 1,000 verified credits per month, but you'll have it for 1 to 10 users. The other difference between the two is the cost, what the cost it is to take your receipts and physically mail them in to the companies, and they input and integrate your information for you. Neat has additional costs for mailing in the information. Shoebox, it's free. So if you are deciding halfway through the year that you want to start using one of these applications for your business, your accounting reasons, Shoebox may be a better choice because you can take what you've already got, mail it to them, integrate it, and then start from there with the monthly charges. Whereas Neat will have an upfront cost to mail that information in.
And now that we know the pricing of Shoebox, now we're going to show you exactly how it works.
We get our receipt and we're ready to enter it into Shoebox. We'll take any app supporting device and we'll open the application. It'll ask us to take a picture of our receipt. We'll then select Use Photo, and we'll mark it as reimbursable for this example. We could also mark it as deductible or I'm not sure. Once reimbursable, we can add a contact to the person that will be reimbursing us. We can do recents or contacts for this. You can also add a note at the top if you need it for any reason. We'll now click Save. At this point, it's been added to our pending receipts. To view them, we can click on it. You'll see here, in pending, is our new receipt. It'll load up the image, and we can also mark it as reimbursement if we've been reimbursed already. But currently, it is labeled as needs reimbursement. If we decided that we don't want to add this receipt, we could delete the receipt or cancel the processing and do it on our own. We can also go back to the beginning where we could scan business cards, and we could also use the tools to add any contacts. If we were going to go on a trip, we could start the trip and then add our receipts for it. If we want to add more receipts, we'll just click on receipts and take another picture.
And now we're going to show you how to use Neat.
To use Neat, once again we take our receipt. We'll take our app supporting device and we'll open Neat. We can then add items by clicking Scan, or we can import them if they were already in our camera roll. We then take a picture just as we did on Shoeboxed. It'll let us crop the image if we need to crop out any extra area in it. But we're going to go ahead and just add this photo. It will then spend some time processing our new receipt that we put in. This takes quite a few minutes. It takes a lot longer to upload this than it does in Shoeboxed. But it'll also be reading the information as it goes. It does quicker processing, but it takes a longer time to upload. Once it has been processed, it will take us back to the main screen. We'll click on our inbox, and we'll click From Neat Mobile. Our receipt will then pop up. It tells us the place that it was purchased at, for the price, the card used, the category it goes under, and the sales tax. We can also edit it to add more information if we wanted to add anything about billable, reimbursable, any tax categories or notes, an account that it came from, a client, the date due, paid by the company, or if it was personal. If we ever wanted to edit the expense category, we could also do that right here. This is why it takes longer in Neat, because it automatically processes it in that amount of time that it's uploading it. We can go back to the beginning by clicking the back arrows, and at this point we could either add more files by scanning or importing, or we could be finished with this project.
So to explain the integration to QuickBooks, you would go to shoebox.com or neat.com depending on which application you're using. From there you go onto the computer, you select which data you want to move from your captured receipts. Then you select QuickBooks Transfer. But the key thing is to make sure to check the data and categories before you transfer it for accuracy.